That right there is the thinnest building in New York City. Look at this, it's like a piece of paper at this end. Now there's a reason why it's this skinny. Hi, how are you? Stay warm. If you can't tell, it is freezing out today. Now at this end, the building is about 1.5 feet wide. That's all the land that the landlord has. Then if you walk down the corner, you'll see at this end, it starts to kind of look normal. And that's because there's actually a few different spots here that make up this strange little corner. And as you walk down the street, these each get thinner and thinner and thinner, using up all the available resources there are. Little spots like this juice bar, you can just kind of walk from one end right through to the other. I could go for the health benefits of ginger. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sure. How much shaking do I give this?
Give it like 3 good ones. And
3 good ones? Awesome. Isn't that cool? These places are so tiny. Next to that, we've got this coffee shop. And then we got this little muffin shop called Bite. There's always people here. Even today, the absolute coldest day of the year. Then there's this. It looks like the entrance to something. I don't know if there's apartments in there. It looks like there might be because there's little mailboxes, but it could be an office building. These do kind of look like depressing New York City apartment windows. And next to that, we have the corner section, and this is the part that gets super narrow, and it looks like it's only really used for advertising. There is technically a way inside, but I'm guessing that's only so that they can put stuff like this on the inside of the glass. But this is a pretty busy subway station right here, and hey, it's worth something to get your brand right there. People will see it every day. And look, over here, you got an ad for Uber Eats. That wasn't cheap, and neither was this ensemble right here for the Rockefeller Center. But what's most interesting to me about this is that if it could be taller, it would be taller. They could sell more ads. If it could be fatter or wider, it would be that, because then there could actually be like a store or something here. Every single section of this is being used for the most productive purpose that it possibly can, and that's kind of the attitude you're expected to have if you want to make it in this tough town. And just like this bizarre little building, you're expected to show up every single day and just put out to your fullest potential, no matter what that is. And it's not always easy. Some days you don't even want to leave the house, like today. Today's one of those days. 16 degrees. You might live somewhere where it's colder, but here with no car, this is your only protection. So I've got a couple of sweatshirts. Don't doubt the power of the double hoodie. That's pretty good. Keith has been safely delivering my packages for years. How can people stay warm on a day like today?
Proper layers. Gloves, hat, good socks. That's all you need.
Now we're making our way to the train. Look at this barren landscape. No one's eating outside today, that's for sure. Or inside, it's kind of empty in there. This is one of the busiest corners in my neighborhood. It's completely dead right now. This behind me is just an outdoor fruit market, but as you can see, all the vegetables are inside. It's too cold for vegetables. You can tell by this line here that there's usually bins of stuff, but now there's only this one, which tells you to look inside. Then there's the train, which I just missed.
Hi, this is Jerry Seinfeld. Please do your best to practice social distancing on the train and in the station. Staying 6 feet apart is not only a great way to keep our city safe, think how much you'll save not needing cologne. Thanks, New York.
Now it's telling me I'm looking at a 31-minute commute to my office, but that's only if everything goes correctly. Last night I was on the train for 2 hours because they had tons of problems. Was sitting next to me, she got up, and that's her credit card. If I don't turn this in somewhere, a person's gonna take it and try to spend money with it. I found someone's credit card on the train. Sweet. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you. That right there's the subway train I take every morning, and I see this thing every single day because my office is right around the corner. There we go. This is my office. It's a real estate company. I'm a real estate agent. That's what I do here. I've been doing it for over 10 years. And really, nothing better illustrates the demands placed on those who live here than the apartments themselves. We're home in someone else's future home. If you've never seen a New York City apartment, put your seatbelt on. If you have, you know this is gonna rent because every apartment gets rented. I haven't been here, but it looks like it's sunny. All the same, let's get some lights on so we can see what we're dealing with. But something tells me this bedroom, this is a 1-bedroom apartment, this isn't gonna need a light because it's bright. Look at that, we're getting direct sunlight because these windows are facing south. Not sure if you can see out here, but that out there is 23rd Street, so we're just a few blocks away from that thin, tiny building. Anyways, this apartment is $29.95, and this is fairly typical rent for what you can expect in Manhattan. And this is fairly typical what you can expect finishes wise. This is the bathroom of the apartment. It might not be fancy schmancy, but it is clean. There's a little window. Look at that. It's got a medicine cabinet for your things. And if you ever try to find yourself a New York apartment, you can usually bet that the kitchen and the bathroom are very similar. This here be our kitchen. It's got the essentials. I like how this area of the stove is the control center. It sounds so official. Now, around the corner from the kitchen, we have the bathroom. That's where we just were. This room where you see my backpack, this is the living room. I just measured it and it's almost a perfect square. 11 feet 6 inches by 11 feet 6 inches. You could probably put a TV in that corner and then a couch in the opposite corner. It's also got a closet. That's gonna be great for jackets. Does it count as a walk-in closet? I think so. Then we've got the bedroom, 10 feet 11 inches by 8 feet 10 inches. Look at that, the radiator's leaking a little bit. This is a normal feature of an apartment in New York. It should cost extra, but it doesn't. In all seriousness, stuff like that doesn't get repaired until after the place is rented because usually during the final inspection, that's when this stuff gets spotted. But now that the sunlight changed, you can really see we are in like the heart of the action. Look at those big buildings out there. That's so cool. But New York, it's a tough city. It's gonna require pretty much every ounce that you have, and you're gonna need every ounce that you have to make it work. But if you can, you will be able to experience all the good things about living in this place.
Oh my God.
It's a team effort today.
He better pick up.
If he doesn't, then we'll have this moment and he'll know that you tried. Hi, how are you? Thank you. I need all the help I can get.
You taking pictures of my daughter there? What's going on?
No, I wasn't taking pictures of your daughter.
Pictures of you.
But you know something, even with all of the challenges associated with living here, I've done better for myself than I think I ever would have done had I not moved here and put up with things like tough commutes and high rent for small apartments. Just in general, being in New York is a good career move as long as you don't want to have like a relaxing existence. And that's why this weird out of place building really isn't so out of place here in New York City. It is an ugly, unapologetic, hideous reminder of what making the most out of New York City actually looks like. And since that's my train, I get to see it every day. Oh, I just missed it. Thanks for watching.